In the heart of the restored reels, the final live event of Chapter 5 is about to take place, a showdown that promises to be the biggest in recent Fortnite seasons. The mysterious guest has already activated his DJ console, tuning up a soundtrack to mix nostalgia in everyone, from the newest players in the shadows of the teasers. And why exactly has the Rift Beacon suddenly Chapter 5 look like? Hold tight, loopers, only a few hours left until we jump back into Chapter 2. With the countdown on, it's the perfect time to dig into all the clues the devs have shared, and most importantly, get a sense of what this event will entail. But first, let's set the scene for this grand finale, because the excitement is in the air. Grab some popcorn, because this ride is going to be thrilling. As we like to say, it's time for the most informative segment in all of Fortnite, Fort News, where we dive into all the secrets and features of the latest updates. To break down the mystery step by step, starting with last weekend, when the community was buzzing with some intriguing details. For those who follow my channel, you'll already know where this is headed. Epic Games kicked off the speculation by delivering exclusive teaser packages to Content Creator Season Pack. Inside these packages were sets of collectible pins, a retro cassette player, an invitation ticket, and a cryptic letter giving a sneak peek of the season's storyline. Notably, almost everything had a gold finish, a clear hint about who might be behind these gifts. Of all the items, the cassette player and the invitation ticket have the most significant clues. So, let's take it step by step. The cassette player came with a personalized tape, preloaded by Epic Games with one special track. By now, it's widely known that this track is a remix of the main spy theme from Chapter 2, Season 2's trailer, a tune that sent chills down the spine of Fortnite veterans. And for this special remix, none other than Marshmello, the iconic DJ and producer, had a hand in the mix. It's a track so catchy that it might just be your next driving anthem. We can likely expect to hear the full version at the start of the new season, but only time will tell. Now let's talk about one of the most important items, the invitation ticket. During the initial unboxing, it was unclear why it was there, but soon enough, rumors began circulating online about a concert at the final event. It turns out those rumors were spot on. This ticket may hold a delightful bonus for creators worldwide. These badges consisted of 9 collectible pins, 2 of which teased new skins for Meowdas and a concept design for Dynamite. Plus, Epic dropped hints about the return of fan-favorite items, such as the boombox, the shark item, and the boogie bomb. These items are almost certain to be unvaulters, the teasers for the Battle Pass remix in Chapter 2. Starting October 25th, Fortnite's social media pages began releasing teaser clips showcasing the upcoming Battle Pass skins. This Battle Pass will be shorter than the classic 100 level ones, clocking in at only 50 levels, excluding extra style tabs. It's all but confirmed that the level 1 skin will be a fresh take on Pool. Our favorite character has had quite a The teasers reveal Pool sporting new styles that feature pool balls in various colors, representing different levels of progress in the Battle Pass. Upon completing the Battle Pass, players will unlock Meowdas, and as the name suggests, Midas and Meowscles merged, resulting in this, a buffed, tattooed cat. This golden feline can turn anything to gold with a swipe of his paw. And here's a question for the community. If Meowscles is an alternate form of Midas, does that mean a giant cat is responsible for attempting to brand it, crafted with a mix of TNTina and Ocean? GuffX Sky. This adorable crossover combines Sky's playful style with her hopscotch flair. And as if that weren't enough, a female version of Agent Chaos has made her way into the mix, a character that many players are eager to test out. This season's Battle Pass promises something intriguing for everyone, with no disappointing skins in sight. And if you're planning to unlock it on launch day, I strongly recommend stocking up on V-Bucks now, so you're fully prepared when the season drops. The community, however, always finds something to scrutinize, and this time, it's the Jules Remix skin, which was surprisingly absent from the teasers, despite high anticipation. Don't worry though, it'll likely be available in the item shop soon, alongside other Chapter 2 throwback skins. After all, there are always more ways for Epic to generate revenue. Sharp-eyed loopers might have noticed that one Midas and Meowscles teaser appears to be set on Chapter 5's island, which raises some interesting questions. Either Epic didn't put much effort and simply reused existing Chapter 5 locations, or they're hinting at a possible merge between Midas and Meowscles. Both options are a bit underwhelming, but it is what it is. On October 26th, Epic Games dropped a cool sneak peek of Meowda's room, where he's chilling out during his free time away from his spy missions. This room, full of random stuff and even an old-school gramophone, possibly a reference to Midas, offers a treasure trove of clues. Notably, there's a portrait of Princess Fish, a nod that longtime players will recognize, reminiscent of the photo of Jules in Midas's office and fish stick. But hey, looks like our buff kitty has a bit of a crush on Princess Fish. Looking around the room, you'll also spot Meowda's backpack, which will likely be a part of the Battle Pass. Epic's attention to this setting has fans speculating that Fortnite might reintroduce the interactive agent lobby from Chapter 2, Season 2 main event, the final live event of Chapter 5. Spoiler alert! Now we gonna break through every details that happens during this event. So for all the brave-hearted loopers sticking around, you might want to turn down the volume. Things are about to get crazy intense. The ticket I mentioned earlier from the content creator packages was more than a quirky collectible. It was a teaser for the grand finale event. Preparation for a concert on the island is already underway. A concert. Yeah, forget Dr. Doom, Mephisto, Valeria, and any other villain rumors. I don't know what's inside Charlie Wenhead, but for now it looks more like absolute nonsense. And what we're seeing here is an entirely different vibe, and one that's kept us guessing. The restored Reels is already in the final phase of its setup, with graffiti of the agency and a shark splashed across the massive screen. This graffiti could only be the work of Hope, our new main hero in the current chapter, as she's the one responsible for tagging graffiti all over the map. But if it really does belong to Hope, how does she know about the locations on the Chapter 2 map? But alright, this isn't the worst inconsistency we've come across. It seems that one of the rift beacons, remnants from the epic battle with Doom, is green. We can see something bright being projected, which I initially thought was just a standard projector green, possibly sending loopers not just into Chapter 2, but into an alternate version of Chapter 2 where events played out in a completely different way. The beacon will open a portal, allowing loopers to journey back to the old island. But what's the purpose of returning to Chapter 2? There's no immediate danger, Dr. Doom is defeated, and peace reigns. Yet, out of nowhere, Hope starts painting graffiti, then activates the broken rift beacon, leading to a rift and an unexpected journey back with more questions than answers. However, I'm 99% sure this will be a filler event with little explanation. But who knows? Perhaps there's a deeper meaning, and Hope is aware of a new threat on the horizon. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Maybe you'll help shed some light on this mystery. Although the remix season initially seemed like a filler, there might be more to the story than meets the eye. If we look closely at the latest teaser, we notice a pivotal scene where new agents sit around a table, then turn to face someone out of sight. It's possible that Epic deliberately kept this character hidden, because in the original trailer, all the agents are looking straight at us, but here, they're hinting at a secret leader. And it turns out that Meowda's isn't just sitting in the place of an ordinary spy. This suggests that, this time, there's someone more important than him. But who could it be? There's not a lot of options here. One obvious candidate to me is Hope, although her role in the agency is unclear. Epic could be hiding this detail to leave a major surprise for the season launch, suggesting this character will play a critical role in the upcoming storyline. Based on the clues, I suspect this mysterious leader could be Sloane. Who knows? Maybe we'll see a combination of the Cube Queen and Sloane. Honestly, it would be fascinating to watch Sloane take on the Imagined Order. In any case, we'll find out alive, which could lead to something intriguing. On the other hand, it might be that Wen doesn't have any solid plans, and we're just going along for the ride. Regardless, there are only few hours left until the season's final event. So, make sure to turn on notifications to catch the live stream, or I'll upload a full recording